Hello, Leo. What is up with you guys? It's time for your extended March 2022 reading. Okay, extended reading for Leo. Basically, man, I'm taking your March reading and treating it like a sponge, and I'm gonna wring it dry and squeeze every drop of information out of it that I possibly can. All right. So the first thing I want to look at here is what kind of soul connection this was with this person you're dealing with. Okay. What was the plan? What type of soul connection was this? Was it a twin flame connection? Was it past life karma? Just a simple bump contract? What was the meaning of this connection from a spiritual perspective? Okay. So if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Okay. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, let's see here. Seven of Cups reversed. Okay. Two more shuffles. What kind of soul connection are we dealing with here? What was the meaning of this? And the death card. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I think this had an awful lot to do with teaching you how to recognize your self-worth. This person didn't deserve you. No, I don't think they did. But do you know that? That's what we need to look at here. Are you aware of that? Because it looks like you're still burdened by this. You're still carrying the burden. And there's a part of you, you may not be willing to open up and admit it, but there is still a part of you that feels like that this person made you feel like you're not good enough. A little part of you that's kind of questioning your self-worth. I don't feel like that's going to last forever. Okay. See, a lot of times when the universe wants to teach you a lesson, they like shove the lesson right in your face, you know? So if you're emotionally codependent and the universe wants you to know that you don't need to depend on a relationship to fill the void in your heart, it'll bring you somebody that you will get extremely fucking attached to and then rip them away from you. Yep. That's the way the universe teaches you a lesson. Dude, this person didn't even deserve you. That's what you're supposed to see here. You all have heard me use this example a million times, but there's always new faces in here. You have to treat it like you would if you approached a homeless man who was begging on the side of the road and you offered him a diamond ring and he turned you down. What would you say? What would you say? Here, man, look, you can have this. You can have this. If you take it up there to the jewelry store, you could get an easy $1,000, $1,500 out of this. Easy. Here. And he turned you down. What would you say? You an idiot. No, I don't want that. It's probably fake. Nah, it's probably fake. You an idiot. This is white gold and diamonds. Are you stupid? Okay, you're the one missing out, not me. Just because you're too stupid to recognize the value of gold and diamonds doesn't affect its value. That doesn't make it less worth what it's worth. You know what I mean? You got to have that same attitude about yourself. You letting me go? You letting me go? What I have to offer is worth my weight in gold and diamonds. And you did that? You an idiot. You're the dumbass, not me. You're the one missing out. You're the one throwing away something good. You're the one fucking your life up. This is the stupidest decision you ever made in your life. Okay, whatever. That's the way you have to look at it here. And that's what this was meant to teach you. That's what this was meant to teach you. But for some of you, it still hurts though, don't it? Still hurts though, don't it? It's all good. Some of you were taken advantage of with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Especially those of you that make good money. Those of you that got good dollars, you got taken advantage of, didn't you? This is meant to teach you you have to understand, you have to comprehend your true value. Okay? Because if you don't see it, then I mean, the universe is not going to hand you any evidence that supports that you are worthy if you don't believe you're worthy. Okay? You have to see it. You have to believe it. Let's see this person's true intentions. Let's see their feelings and intentions. How do they feel about this? How are they feeling about you? What's this person's true intentions? 4 of Cups. They're giving you the silent treatment. Giving you the silent treatment. They almost kind of feel a little bit entitled. They almost feel a little bit entitled to me. Ooh, they got the 10 of Wands too. So they're more burdened by this than you know. And they're playing the victim. So they're carrying the burden of this. Okay, they're still burdened by this. They're playing the victim, but they're already out looking for somebody new. Okay, every potential date, they're probably, oh man, you won't believe I was dating this Leo and they did me so bad. Boo-hoo, poor me, you know. Oh, I've been through so much with this fucking crazy ass Leo I used to date, you know. Looking for somebody new, playing the victim. They do want to talk to you though. I do think that they want to talk to you. It would not surprise me if there is communication. Yeah, man, look, devil card. I feel like they're still kind of obsessing over you a little bit. I feel like man, a lot of the same cards came out in this spread that came out in the last spread. A lot of the same ones. Okay. Yeah, they do want to talk to you though. I feel like they could possibly just want a booty call, honestly. That's probably what they're out looking for now too. This person could have addiction and alcoholism problems. Okay, they could be like an addict alcoholic. But yeah, man, this person, dude, energy's going all over the place. I'm this poor, pitiful victim. Boo-hoo me. Leo did me so wrong. But they still want to talk to you, and they're still burdened by this. It feels entitled. It feels kind of entitled to me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see their actions and the outcome. Their actions and the outcome. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's it. Okie dokie. 9 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like a line of communication is going to be open between the two of you, but it doesn't really look like much is happening beyond that. You know, with the Page of Wands upright, Knight of Wands reversed. So for example, and I'm just giving examples, okay, so that you can understand what this energy feels like. Say, for example, they friend request you on Facebook, you know, and you accept it. And there they are. Like, there they are. Nobody's saying nothing. There you are. And it's awkward and weird. You know, there might be a, hey, how you been? It feels like there's going to be a line of communication open between the two of you. And it's going to be kind of awkward, weird, and tense. But with this 2 of Wands right here, Strength reversed, doesn't really look like much is happening beyond that. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Communication looks very, very poor. Very poor. Very, very poor. Okay. That's a cliffhanger. That's a hell of a cliffhanger. Okay. What's the best advice then? Best advice for Leo. Sun card reversed. Okay, Ace of Swords reversed. Ooh, Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. So, man, I'm going to tell you what. I feel like eventually at some point in time, this person's going to try to throw a pity party. I feel like they are. I feel like they are, man. And unless you can keep your cool, I don't know if I would respond to this person right now. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. Unless you want some drama. Unless you want some drama. Come on, man. I ain't got no time for this shit. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I don't have no time for this shit. I got no time for this low vibe and dramatic bullshit. I ain't got no time for that. But if you can keep your cool, like I said, I think they're eventually going to try to make you feel sorry for them. I think that they are. 10 of Cups reversed. I would just keep this person at arm's distance and set boundaries is what I would do. I would set boundaries, you know. Like, say, for example, they write you and, oh, man, it's been so horrible. I just got fired from my job. Oh, well, that sucks. Sorry to hear about that. You know, oh, man, I'm broke. I don't know how my electric bill is going to get paid. Damn, man, that sucks. Sorry to hear about that. You know what I mean, man? Like, and I hate to sound like don't be helpful, but I feel like all this person really wants to do is twist your emotions. You know? 9 of Swords. Yeah, keep them at arm's distance and set boundaries for now. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. Make sure those boundaries are understood and respected. Okay. Sometimes, look, when you've been taken advantage of, when you're that type of person who is just too giving and people take advantage of you, setting boundaries feels mean. Okay. But you know that just because you're spiritual, that doesn't mean you have to let people walk all over you. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can fucking do is put somebody in their place. Oh, yeah. Taking up for yourself is spiritual. Setting boundaries is spiritual. Not allowing yourself to be disrespected is the most spiritual thing you could do. I have too much respect for myself and my frequency than to give you another chance to fuck me over again. Oh, you're holding a grudge. No, don't start that horse shit. Don't start that fucking guilt trip horse shit. I'm not holding a grudge. I'm remembering facts. I'm remembering facts. If a dog bites you, don't go near that fucking dog again. It doesn't mean you're holding a grudge. The dog bit me once. It'll probably fucking do it again. Common goddamn sense. See what I'm saying? Don't let I hate that shit. Oh, that's one way to piss me off, man. People try to guilt trip you and twist your emotions and try to use your emotions against you, you know? Ooh, that's one thing I've been working on for a while, man. That's one of my triggers, dude. Oh, that pisses me off. But what pisses me off more than anything is watching it happen to somebody else. You know, I can handle my own. I'm good. I can just shut off. But when I watch it happen to somebody else, you know, and oh man, doesn't that make you mad when you see somebody and it's none of your business, so you can't really say anything? You know, when you want to help the person and tell them, dude, you're being fucking taken advantage of. And then, no, I can't be mean. Oh, I don't want to be mean. And you're just like, you know? Man, I'm going to tell you what, dude. Anyway. All right. New person. Let's move forward and look at the new person. Okay. Let's look at the energy between Leo and the newest person coming in. Let's look at the energy. What the fuck is this? We're putting that back in the deck. Put that back in the deck. I just got done talking about that, man. And there it is again. What the hell, dude? Have you attracted another person who's throwing a pity party? Okay, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you are a little bit scarred from this past person. I'll be damned if there it is again, dude. Some of you are a little bit scarred from this past person here, and you're really like, okay, I don't want to be your mama, don't want to be your daddy. I don't want somebody that's going to leech off me and bum off me. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the word for that? There's a word for it, but I can't think of what it is. Where you're like being really overcautious so you don't get taken advantage of. 10 of Wands, okay. 7 of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. So things are moving kind of slow between you and this person here. You know what, though? You may be psyching yourself out a little bit. You very well may be. Because I kind of feel like you got something amazing standing right in front of you and you don't even realize it. Or maybe you realize it, but you're just like way too still pressed over the past, Still pressed over the past. But 9 of Cups, dude. Ace of Cups. I feel like you genuinely have something good like standing right in front of you, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, well, I got to move forward. Looks good to me, though. Looks very good. Looks very, very good. Let's see how they see you, how they feel about you. What's their true intentions? 6 of Swords. So they're kind of going through a rough transition in their life, too. So I think they feel like they can relate to you. 2 more. So see, their goal is to ultimately be married one day. Yeah, they're looking for the real deal. This person is looking for the real deal, dude. They eventually want marriage. This person ain't playing no games. They're not playing no games. I feel like this person may be like the workaholic type too, who's all about their work and all about their finances, all about their money. May have a bit of an attitude problem. I feel like they got a bit of a chip on their shoulder too. But ultimately, this person ain't got no time for games. They want like something legit. They want marriage. They see that you have some trust issues and they're willing to wait until you trust them. They are willing to wait. They're willing to take things slow and they're willing to wait until you see that they're not going to do you wrong. All right. How about that outcome, man? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Oh, 7 of Wands. There's possibly some disagreements between the two of you. Possibly going to be some disagreements. Yeah, see, I kind of feel like, briefly, while you are waiting to let your guard down, you're still kind of up in your head wondering whether or not you should keep your options open. Okay. It's taken a while, but I feel like you are letting your guard down slowly but surely, and probably well into Aries season. You're going to realize that you're starting a whole new cycle. You really are. Starting a totally new cycle. I feel like this is going to be long term. 10 of Wands, though. 9 of Cups reversed. Okay. This is going to be long term, though. As far as the overall outcome, all the way around, I see some possible disagreements. I see some trust issues. It's going to be a rough, rocky, bumpy start, but it will end up being long-term commitment. What's the best advice? Heal from the past. You see it? Heal from the past. Okay? Or at least begin the healing journey. Okay? Healing is a journey. It's a process. Okay? It's a journey and it's a process. It's an energy transmutation process that requires conscious work and conscious effort. Okay? Let me ask you this. Do you believe that it's possible There's no right or wrong answer here. Do you believe it's possible that one of these days you could be in a relationship that's more successful than anything you ever dreamed possible for yourself? And you're looking back on the past person, and not only are you healed from that, but you're thankful that you experienced that, because that experience taught you everything you needed to know and provided you with all the wisdom that you needed in order to actually function successfully and maintain a successful relationship with your actual life partner. And you're looking back on this past person and you realize that was part of the journey that brought me here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. Whether you believe that's possible or you don't, you're right. That's true healing. That's true healing. I love myself and I love my life. I love where I am in life, and I love every single experience and chapter in my life that brought me here. I love every experience that shaped me. Okay? Every experience that molded me into who I am. I'm thankful for every last one of them. Just work on that. Just work on that. Okay? All right. Now we're going to check and see how your manifestation is coming along. Okay? Anybody can use this advice, but this is specifically to the Leos who are actually on a manifestation journey. Okay. Let's see how Leo's manifestation is coming along, universe. How's it coming along? How's Leo's manifestation coming along? Ooh, the star card. Cool. So I do see you have a very positive outlook. Hang on. That is good. Very positive outlook. 3 shuffles. The Justice reversed. Okay. Okay, so it's like you're struggling to maintain a positive outlook. Okay. And that's normal. I mean, I think that's very normal. One thing that helps, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, one thing that helps. I've done this throughout my entire manifestation journey. I still do this to this day, is induce a true transcendental meditative state. Okay. You know that you, me, and everybody else on this planet goes into a transcendental meditative state twice a day. You know that, right? Right before you fall asleep and right before you wake up. That space where you are half awake and half asleep, 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in dream world, that is a true transcendental meditative state. Okay. That is when your brain is in the theta state. Okay. Your ego analytical thinking brain is shut off and your subconscious is hanging wide the fuck open. Wide the fuck open. Okay. So if you, and it's tricky. If you can figure out how to, maybe you can use theta waves. Like I do that. Look up the YouTube theta waves sometimes. And induce it yourself, or if you can get good at practicing getting into that state and holding there, okay, and forcing thoughts into your head over and over and over and burn it into your subconscious that way, okay, that helps. I've been doing that. That matter of fact, I'd have to say that was probably the very first manifestation technique I ever did, ever. You know, I didn't have anything. Back when I first started my journey, I was living in a little hotel room. I had no food. I had no car. I had to walk to work, had no money, couldn't afford food. And all I had was a little hotel room. It was 2 miles away from my work. And I would do that every night. I'll put theta waves in my earbuds and just lay back and meditate and force thoughts into my head for hours and hours and hours. Yep. programs the subconscious mind. And it really helps you maintain those positive thoughts too. So I see you're struggling a little bit to maintain that positive outlook. You're kind of having to force it. Again, that's normal. That's normal. Just keep forcing it. Just keep doing it, dude. Keep doing it. Keep forcing those positive thoughts. Nope, magician reversed. Some of you are trying a little bit too hard. Some of you are working too hard. Okay, you're working so hard, you're getting in your own way. Yep. And the Empress. Okay. So with the Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed, Magician reversed. Okay, some of you are working just a little bit too hard, doing just a little bit too much. Okay, this is one of the trickiest parts of the entire journey. Okay, how much do I do? Okay, it's a feeling-based relationship you need to develop with the universe, where you do just enough and then release it. And then do just enough and then release it. The universe cannot do anything for you while you are in the way. And that does include thinking about it. Okay, that does include thinking about it. You have to be able to completely remove your thoughts, your focus, and your mind from the entire thing periodically. Periodically. Don't work too hard. Don't work too hard. Okay. You are headed in the right direction, but you're kind of at a standstill right now. You're kind of at a bit of a standstill right now. You're pointed in the right direction. You're pointed there, but you're kind of clamping down and trapping yourself in place and like not really moving. Pointing in the right direction, you are. Oh, you're pointing this way. That's where your manifestation is, and you're pointed in that direction. But some of you are just trying so hard that you're locking yourself into place and not moving. Okay? Give yourself permission to release it. Like for those of you, maybe you started an online business or something like that. You know, give yourself permission to just completely drop it and take a break for a day, a whole day. Don't touch it for a whole day. You know, go find something else to do. Go, I don't know, go to the craft store and buy a model car and build it or something. Something. Find something to take your mind away from it just for a day. And know for a fact that while you're doing that, the universe is working. The universe is working its magic. While you're not focused on it, that's when the universe is in there working. Okay? Then maybe the next day, go back to it. Go back to it. Get in there and start working and start. I'm not saying don't work at all. You have to put forth work and effort to give the universe something to respond to. But if you don't get out of the way, the universe can't respond. The universe can't respond. So get back in there, start doing your work a day, 2 days, 3 days, or maybe just periodically throughout the day. You know, you wake up first thing in the morning and you're grinding your ass off. And then right around noon, you're like, ugh. But man, if you got that entrepreneur hustler's mentality, you know, that voice is no, we got to keep grinding, keep going. Release it. Okay, I'm going to take the next little bit and I'm going to release it and I'm going to go meditate. This is what I do. I do this every day. Readings after readings. I'm like, I got to go meditate. And I will completely walk out of my studio here and I'll put earbuds in and I'll lay there for an hour, 2 hours, just meditating, getting my brain right. You know, you have to be able to do that. You'll develop that relationship with the universe. As soon as you start seeing results, okay, until you start seeing results for the first time, it's kind of hard because you don't know if you're doing it right. You don't know if you're wasting your time. You know, you really have no, so until you get over that first hump and you start seeing results for the first time, that's when you're like, oh shit, it is legit. That does fucking work. Then it becomes easier. Then it becomes much easier after that. You're like, oh, okay. Universe really does have my back. Then it becomes much easier to give yourself permission to take a break and release it. Okay? You don't want to do too much and you don't want to do too little. Do just enough and then let the universe work. Then return back to it, do more, then let the universe work. You and the universe, the ego and the higher self, the ego and the universe, okay, got to be a team. You got to get the ego working with your higher self and working with the universe as a team, okay? Now, it pisses me off, these idiots that say the goal is to get rid of the ego. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard anybody say in my life. Okay, your soul incarnated into this ego skin suit to experience this dimension through this ego body. You're not going to get rid of it. That's so fucking stupid. I'm getting the ego to work with the universe on the same team towards the same goal. This is where learning the language of the universe is very important. This is where you learn, what is it that I'm really saying to the universe? And what's the universe really saying to me? Okay? You don't have to be some special enlightened person and have this special gift to develop a relationship with the universe. Everybody has access to it. Everybody. Everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care if you're Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Mexican, gay, straight. None of that fucking matters. I don't care what your religion is or none of that shit. Everybody has equal access to the universe. It's not a gift. It's a fucking choice. It's a choice. Okay? All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you, R. Laura, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I greatly appreciate every last one of you that tuned in and played along. I am eternally grateful to all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description box of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.